Hello and welcome to Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle and today I'm going to be reviewing Rising High. It's a story we've all seen before, but it still manages to offer something new. So hold your lion statue and hear me out. Rising High is a film that focuses on Victor and his criminal cohorts as they swindle people left, right and centre using the tried and tested method of selling homes at extortionate prices using mortgages people can't afford and evading tax for as long as possible. Once they get caught for said tax evasion, they show little remorse and are back out doing it all again as soon as possible. Not only have I seen this story before with such notable films as Wolf of Wall Street and 99 Homes, but I've also seen this method of storytelling, using flashbacks once the criminal is caught. What saves this film from being totally redundant is the fact that it's a German film from a relatively unknown director. If this was an American film, I don't think it would see the light of day, because it follows the template too closely, so any seemingly profound dialogue would just come off as tacky. Instead, seeing it set in Berlin, hearing it in German, refreshes the subject matter, and moments become more memorable. I particularly enjoyed the dialogue about how a watch worn by one person might make it look cheap, but worn by another person can make it look worth thousands. It was clever, and I enjoyed seeing Berlin on screen because it has its own architecture and style, which made the story more visually exciting. Another interesting detail was in how the country shown affects the type of people shown. The illegal immigrants working on the building sites were Bulgarians. I'm Bulgarian, and it was strangely comforting seeing my culture shown on screen on this big platform that is Netflix. Seeing those Bulgarians on screen reminded me and helped me appreciate a point about cultural representation on screen. It's never a culture-defining representation. It's a point worth reiterating because every time we see a character from a specific place, we should try to judge them on what they do instead of where they're from. It's certainly why we need much more minority representation on screen, because even having some is not enough to fully showcase the wonderfully diverse people that can be within one country. And it's not just about the small characters. Having this film populated by German actors allows this diverse audience to be able to experience great acting from people they might not have seen before. There were other films I could have chosen to review that were also released last week, but I was sick of seeing the same faces. Frederick Lau and Emily Goss give great supporting performances, and David Kross is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I have admired his acting since seeing him alongside Kate Winslet in The Reader, which kind of exemplifies my point. I needed a recognizable face to be the key to unlock a new section of cinema for me, so I'm really happy that Netflix is showcasing more foreign language films. I mean, look at the Spanish film The Platform, which has been in Netflix's top 10 for quite a long time. It's quirky and captivating and all the better for supporting Spanish cinema. I can commend Rising High for supporting German cinema, but I would have liked to see a more interesting and surprising take on this recognizable story. And that's certainly what's keeping it from reaching the success that's anywhere near The Platform. But it's a start. The lack of originality continues into the cinematography, editing and score, which were not very memorable. There were some moments like the party scenes which I have seen way too many of, so I appreciate the effort in adding time ramps and that modern pop music. She may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I do enjoy a bit of Billie Eilish. Otherwise the editing was fine. I can commend them for maintaining a good pace and keeping the running time reasonable, as there's nothing more annoying than a predictable plot that is also in a film unbearably long, but thankfully they didn't fall into that trap. A small point for improvement is in the title, where I think the literal translation of Concrete Rush would have been way cooler than Rising High, but I get the feeling someone in the Netflix offices just couldn't resist a pun. Perhaps I'm just trying to sweeten the deal at this point, but this film does move me to try and portray it positively because there's a certain warmth I feel towards it that I can't quite put into words. I can't promise that you'll like it, but I do promise that it's a good entry-level film to start your exploration of German cinema. Thanks for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos, and comment with your thoughts on the topic. What foreign language films would you recommend? This has been Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle, and I hope you have a great day.